Okay, what do we use for French? My 8-year-old decided he wanted to learn French. So these are the materials that he's using. We'll start with this, Speaking French with Miss Mason. This is by Cherrydale Press. So you have here, it's mostly kind of action-based. I take the book, I open the book, I close the book. And then this is English and this is the French. And they have, you can purchase audio for it. So what I do is when I do languages, try to have everything audio based. So we got this audio pen from Amazon. And here's the pen. And I take the audio, the MP3, I use a audio trimmer online and I trim it down to each part. So if we tap here with it.
J'ouvre le livre. Prends. Ouvre. Ferme. Je prends le livre. J'ouvre le livre. Je ferme le livre.
So this allows my son to study this every day on his own without me. And then a couple times a week, I just go over stuff with him. I'll set up the new work that he has to do and just make sure he is progressing and understanding it. So we have that. So this is kind of the lesson book. And there's 2 books. This is just book 1. You can go through all different things here. This is a religious book. I think it's got some Bible verses and stuff sometimes down here in the bottom. They're easily skipped. If you don't want to do them, it won't really affect anything if you skip it. See here, you can see Easter greeting and stuff like that. But the lessons each kind of stand alone. So it's not like it's exactly progressive. So if you skip something in the bottom and stuff, you can just move on to the next lesson without a problem. This is a reprint of an old book. If you look inside, you'll see. So now this doesn't have audio. I just put the words into Google Translate and use that. So not perfect, but better than no sound. So let me just take the pen and I'll show you here. So we have
Le cheval. Le cavalier.
And this book this one kind of builds, so it goes through vocabulary and then it goes up to short little paragraphs talking about pictures. And then it comes up to like a picture with a little story building on the previous lesson. So next we have these books here I just got from Amazon. And they're actually for learning French, and they have online audio, which of course is what I always looking for. There's 2 sets of books, so I just have the first one, set 1. So, and they're just simple stories. Let's see here. Voici un chien, voici un chat, and they have like the audio has
Voici un chat.
Little sounds like that. And garçon like that. And so in here we have other ones. There's like colors, shapes, animals, all different stuff. With that. And then the next is I have these books, C-Deb. I bought a while ago when we first attempted French. And they're basically readers for French children, but because they're simple, they are great for learning French. And they also have audio, but I had to find the audio from a different place than where I purchased it because they didn't have all the audio where I purchased it. But you can see here the story.
Au revoir la nuit. Dans le ciel, la lune appelle les étoiles.
Suivez-moi. Il est l'heure d'aller au lit.
Les étoiles suivent la lune. Une étoile se cache sous un nuage. Elle veut voir le soleil.
So the first time we went through this, I kind of just explained the story to my son. He's been listening to it every day, so maybe he's listened to it 4 times, maybe 5 times. And yesterday, I just went through this vocab list here, and I said the words in French and asked if what they were in English, and he knew all of these. He knew all of these just from listening to the story. He had learned all this vocabulary here, and I had asked him some of the other ones. There's some verbs on this side. Yeah, so he had learned all the vocabulary just listening to the book. So we have the level 1 and the level 2 books right now. There's about 4 or 5 books in a level. And then this is something you might be familiar with these books from, because we have them in English. Again, it's like an easy reader. And what I did was I went on YouTube and I found someone reading the book on YouTube, and I took that YouTube and I turned it into MP3, and from the MP3 I could trim it into each page. And we'll just hold on a sec.
Pat le chat marche dans la rue, chaussé de ses souliers blancs tout neufs. Pat aime tellement ses souliers blancs qu'il chante cette chanson.
So, again, my son was listening to this, and I just went through and asked some different words from this book and what they meant, and he had learned a bunch of words from this book. He really likes this one. So I'm probably going to get some more of the Pat Le Chat ones. There's more on YouTube. There's people reading most of the books in French that you can find. And then the other one I have is this one. Now, I haven't put it on the pen yet because it has a CD, so I got to figure out how I'm going to do that. French rhymes. So it's just a book of simple, easy rhymes, which are a good way to build language in a fun way. It's got pictures and stuff, so we'll probably just do like 1 rhyme a week, have them learn it, and if he listens to it like every day for a week, he'll probably have it memorized. And so that is what we do for books for French. We also use a website from New Brunswick called Flora, which is a free website which has just short little video clips with vocabulary in them and some games and stuff. We do that every day too. I hope that helps anyone who's wondering how to do French.